All right, so we are recording today at Woodwork Studios. We're in Studio City, California. We've been doing a lot of pre-production for the past couple of weeks. This is a lovely waiting area for people that are not recording. So we've been doing pre-production for the past couple of weeks, just doing a lot of stuff with the instrumentals, doing a lot of vocals back and forth. So today we're finally going in to do the lead vocal. Just kind of give you guys a little tour. So it's a long hallway. So we're going to be doing the lead vocal on Barricades. We're going to do a lot of background vocals. Barricades is the title track of the new album. So it's probably going to be the biggest and most ambitious song, well, that's just a haul, on the project. So we put a lot of time, a lot of love into it. This is the actual studio we're going to be in today. Ooh, there's Mike. We'll talk a little bit with Mike in a couple minutes. He's working away. Hi. So today we're doing the lead vocal, a lot of backgrounds. Like I said, we've been working for the past few weeks really hard just on this song because this is the title track, so we wanted to make sure we got it just right before we went in and did all the final tracking. So here we are, Woodwork Studios in Studio City, California.
It's burning, it's burning, it's burning, it's burning, it's burning, it's burning, it's burning.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that's what's there.
I'm trying to think if there's any other parts that we need. Because there's not really anything in the first verse at all. Do you think it needs something, or do you think that it's okay to kind of because I'm like, it's so big in the second verse, there's so much.
I think, let me just hear what we did.
That was my thing we did, like, because, like, I mean, the second verse just comes in, pow, with, like,
I don't wanna feel like this anymore. We're saying one thing but doing another, and we keep going back and forth. Instead of opening up, we're running for cover. Never wanted things to be like this, but here we are, trying to deny what's so impossible to hide. If only we could let it go, and maybe we could clear our head and make up our mind. Cause we're all doing the same thing, running away from the past we can't escape. And though we say that it's over, we both know it's not that simple. Cause no matter what we try, we can't stay away. But what does it mean, could it be that love's broken through a barricade? I don't wanna have these thoughts about us, reliving all the memories, and when I finally get the strength.
What you have is the basically just the almost a cappella vocals, the first half. Then you have the instruments come in. Then when we come back to the verse, then it's more like steady groove, and then you have the backup vocals. So it's kind of like do. Like that. I think it sounds good.
cool. Hey, everyone. So we're in the studio today working on the title track of my new album, which is called Barricades. And this is the fantastic producer, Mike Datz.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
We've been friends for a few years now, and I just had a feeling that he needed to produce this record, and he was the perfect choice. So, so I just wanted to give you guys a little insight onto what Barricades is about. The concept of the album is just, about love and when you're in a relationship and all the things that kind of get in the way. So either you're getting over your exes, or you're just dealing with, issues from your past, or just all the kind of things that get thrown at you that make that, road a little bumpy along the way to lasting and true love. So Barricades in particular, the song, is about having someone that you just can't quite get over, and they just keep coming in and out of your life, and it just gets a little bit frustrating. So, Mike, if you want to talk just a little bit about the direction, like musically, that we're taking,
Yeah.
what do you think?
Sure. I know, well, when we started and when we talked before, there was always sort of a little bit of a back and forth about what direction, whether it was sort of maybe more R&B-ish or a little more singer-songwriter-ish, and I hear both, in both in you, but when I heard this track in particular, I thought it just lent itself very much to an R&B kind of a vibe, because it just had it, but still with your sensibility in it, and I think that's what we're trying to get, is sort of a nice kind of hybrid where we have this cool vibe, this cool feel, but there's definitely your sensibility kind of going through it, which is what we're trying to do.
Cool. Yeah, and there's a lot of background vocals in this, so we've been working hard for the past few hours, just layering vocals and layering vocals. I am a huge fan of harmonies and a lot of vocal tricks, and I worked them into a lot of my songs before, so I'm kind of going back to my roots. A lot of you listen to Off My Mind, and I definitely had those elements in there as well. And many years ago, I was on a hip-hop R&B label. That was my first independent label that I was signed with. So I'm kind of bringing back a little bit of my roots on this new record, the R&B kind of soul feel, but still that singer-songwriter pop melodic feel. So I will definitely have a lot more footage for you guys to come. This is part 2 of the making of Barricades, so stay tuned and I will have much more for you to see.